The court is being weaponized. In the name of anti-whiteness, they're putting up black judges. I didn't say that. Maxine Waters said it. It's terrible. And this will backfire on these black political leaders because it's coming back to bite you. Okay, so here comes all the liar liberals leaning on race politics. They think we got this. We're going to keep winning. We're going to change the whole court system. This is going to be great. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm a barely literate white comic book artist. While I love black people, I despise black liberal lying politicians and white ones too. They need to be exited, voted out of office also. Let's go.
As Trump is on trial, you have Letitia James in New York, Fannie Willis in Georgia, Tanya Chunkin, who all have a role to play now. And if we're ever to change the criminal justice system, we've got to be in there. And that's why we're not going to give up.
So up until this point, blacks, according to Maxine Waters, have not gotten justice in the criminal justice system. The only way they're going to get criminal justice system is to get some black judges in there. Boy, I hope I never come before a liberal black judge as a white guy. Just imagine if the opposite was said. Imagine if I said, which is what I'm saying now because Maxine Waters has invited the opportunity. Now I'm going to say, if I want justice, we need to get more white judges, white lawyers, because I will not get justice from a black. She didn't even say from a white conservative. She just said whites, period. I would say I will not get justice from a liberal, be they black or white. And I will get justice from a conservative, be they black or white. So see, I'm not bringing in race. Maxine Waters is, so is Karine Jean-Pierre. You cannot trust these liars.
Know where to turn for trusted information. There's calamity and chaos and even catastrophe. We have both seen what happens when dangerous misinformation drives a wedge between communicators and the American people.
That's Karine Jean-Pierre correctly calling out the problem, which is dangerous misinformation between the leadership and the people, for which Karine Jean-Pierre has done. Okay. And that's not because she's a black female lesbian. I would take a truth-telling black female lesbian any day. I think people could trust her. But because she's a lying Democrat, nothing Democrat who purely got her job for the diversity boxes she checked and not for her merit, the people lose trust with that leadership. The people lose trust in what a black judge like Letitia James, Alvin Bragg can do, or Fannie Willis.
Now, when I address the press from the White House podium, the only thing that stands between me and getting our message out to the American public is whether the people sitting in those chairs and the folks watching at home feel like they can trust me.
Do you feel like you can trust Karine Jean-Pierre? If you think you can trust her, just wait till you see the next video segment, because I will shatter any trust you had in this woman of telling you the truth. That's all I'm asking. Do these people have credibility? And Maxine Waters, will this not backfire if you say, look at my skin color and not at what I do? Here's Karine Jean-Pierre and all the liberals lying to you about the border.
The border is closed. The border is secure. And the border is secure. The border is closed. The border is secure, and the border is not open.
We have a secure border.
I can tell you the border is secure.
By what measure is it secure now, sir? So there is not a common definition.
The president has done more to secure the border and to deal with this issue of immigration than anybody else. He really has.
We're certainly doing a lot more to secure the border.
As you know, the president has done everything that he can. He's done that alone without the help of Republicans.
Why aren't you guys stopping the flow at the border?
We are stopping the flow at the border.
Wow. Now, all I see is a parade of minorities that were shoved down our throats so that you're not allowed to question the veracity of what they say, or you'll be called a racist. By the way, to the Hispanics and the blacks in the audience, Democrats intend to pit you all against each other. They want you to war with each other. In the end, you will not be united against the whites. Instead, you're going to be fighting over resources. And the Democrats are going to have you destroy each other. So I take no comfort in any of this. I feel bad for our people when they're lied to by anyone, but especially by these leftists like Karine Jean-Pierre.
Feel like the information that I am providing is worthy for them, and they can trust, obviously, that information. And building that trust is not just about getting accurate information across the airwaves or onto live streams. It's about rapport. It's about empathy.
No, it's not. You have no empathy, you imbecile, and you don't generate empathy. I'm sorry. It's about you checking 3 boxes is what it's about. And people afraid to call you what you are, which is a fraud who got by purely because you checked 3 boxes and everyone lowered their standards to allow you to have a job you were not qualified for, that almost anyone else would be better qualified for. And that's what this whole parade of liars are going to be. People who lied to you because they're not qualified to do their jobs.
Secretary Mayorkas, do you continue to maintain that the border is secure?
Yes, and we are working day in and day out to enhance its security.
The removal of Title 42 does not mean the border is open.
The border is secure, but we also have a broken immigration system.
We have done a lot of work here to fix this system.
I think the message is, in fact, not to come to the border.
I don't think the more than 1.5 million people who have been removed or expelled from the border would consider the border open.
Somebody walks into Texas or Arizona unvaccinated, they're allowed to stay. Why?
But that's not how it works. Like, we actually, no.
I know that that's not what you guys want to happen, but that is what is happening.
But that's not, it's not like somebody walks over and that's not how.
Exactly what's happening.
Yeah. The white guy, Peter Ducey, was telling the truth. They were coming over the border unvaccinated. They did nothing. They were allowed to just walk right over while the rest of us were losing our jobs over it. Okay. So this is about credibility and division. And these people, we caught them, guys. They're not, if you reelect them and put them into office because of their skin color, we deserve to lose, because they will do a lot worse than just call Trump a felon. And free, they're going to free an actual felon like Hunter Biden. Let me bring up his little graphic here. Here he is. Hunter Biden found guilty on all 3 counts in federal gun trial. Now, you guys are probably thinking, hey, there's actually some justice. That's the only reason the Democrats threw him under the bus. And as soon as they think Biden can become president again, or whoever the next Democrat president is, they are going to pardon him. If Biden wins the election, he will pardon Hunter after the election. If Biden loses the election, he will pardon Hunter Biden right before he leaves office. Guys, I know how this stuff works. Here's Karine Jean, liar.
It's about building relationships. So everything that I say at the podium, and I know many of you may understand what I mean, you have to actually try to put yourself in the shoes.
I like her trying to be deep. Some of you, maybe you're along with me. Maybe you're able to put yourself in the shoes of another person. Here's Maxine Waters.
When they go low, Black women are going to law school.
Okay, when they go low, who's they? White people? When white people go low, Black women are going to law school? Or is it when Republicans go low, which is where Michelle Obama originally made that statement? When Republicans go low, Black people are going to law school? Wow.
When they go low, Black men are becoming judges.
Oh, when they go low. When white people go low, or when conservatives go low, or Republicans go low, Black people are becoming justices. And then what happens? And then what, Maxine? Spell it out for me.
When they go low, we're not giving up. We're going to continue.
Yeah, you're going to continue. You made Trump a felon? And don't tell me. How about I'm next? exercising my free speech rights. I'm a felon. What do you guys think? Can you get justice from a liberal if you're of a different race? I'm Doug in Exile.